Yay! You're back, and we're in the middle of a chakra series, and it's your journey through the chakras. So this is the 6th video. It's the 6th chakra, the third eye chakra, and this chakra is so near and dear to my heart, right? It's all about intuition. It's all about higher self. Truly about how we perceive, how we receive, and how we see our life, and how we fit in to that. And you know, the best way to start this video to get you grounded with the energy of the third eye chakra is to say that great saying, it's never our situation we're in, it's only our reaction to it, okay? So if I said that to you and you know what that expression means, this is the light of the third eye chakra, okay? So I love, you know, well, there's a couple things going on in my practice right now, so let's address those things that connect to this chakra. This is the one that connects us to higher self. It's the one that connects us to our insight, our inner voice, and really what we're here to do. And as you know, a lot of people come to me because of that. So they're looking for guidance because they're not tapped in, because they're not sure. And I never really tell people what to do. I really am just helping them with this. I'm helping them get connected to higher self. So here's my question out to you. Are you currently in a situation that is in alignment, that supports, that is what you were wanting, what you're intending, what you were hoping? And does it feel in alignment with you? And are you happy? And if you answered yes to that, and you're like, so guess what? Well, you still have to keep watching because there's some coursework in here. But that is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about connecting to the third eye chakra. And if you're not, so let's say you're in this terrible place, you just got fired, or you found out you have an illness, or something externally happened in your experience, someone else got sick, and you're not in the experience you want to be into. This is a really important video because this is the one that helps you connect to the visualization of, well, what do you want it to be? And can you see beyond your current situation, the forest through the trees, okay? So both are important, so it's everything to do with that. For those of you who are completely stressed out right now, please stay clicked into this video. This is the chakra that creates all the stress because of how you're perceiving things. You know, and I say this in my practice, and I think it's kind of funny, but you know how you can line up 10 people and you can ask them to watch a certain situation or ask them for advice on one thing, and you know, 9 people will basically pretty much say the same thing, and then you get that one. You got that one person who just seems to be a little out there in how they would perceive or see or solve that problem for you, okay? So that's somebody whose third eye chakra is either over, under, or not balanced. So as I like to start these classes, let's get right into when this chakra is completely balanced. So you have strong intuition pertaining to insight. You have a creative imagination, so you can envision, you can visualize, you can imagine beyond your current situation. That's again a balanced third eye chakra. It's obviously located right at the brow, okay? And it's how you perceive and how you know. So that you've heard people say, I just knew, you know, I got that gut feeling. It really still comes from the third eye and your ability to see that, okay? So if this chakra is balanced, you have strong dream recall, and you have the ability to visualize, as mentioned. And you can also do good guided visualization. So if you're currently in a meditation practice and you're finding it hard to visualize, don't give up. That has to do with third eye. Okay, so let's keep going. If this chakra is completely overactive, thank you, you would be a little delusional. You might be obsessing about things. You might be currently experiencing nightmares. You might have intrusive memories, so visualizations are things that have happened to you in the past, post-traumatic stress, you know, caught in that loop of just seeing that accident take place. That's somebody overactive, okay? Difficulty connecting to people, but also to self, as mentioned. and excessive fantasizing. So if you're kind of delusional or hallucinating or imagining grandiose, that's an overactive third eye chakra. Okay, so if this is under, it would just be the opposite of most of those. So lack of imagination, inability to see beyond your current situation, you'd be a little skeptical, and inability to see alternatives to any situation. Actually, in a lot of people that come to me, that I worked with, the biggest problem or one of the biggest roadblocks is, well, where are you right now? I'm not where I want to be. Where do you want to be? And they don't have that answer. That's a sign that someone's disconnected from their higher self and certainly has issues with their third eye. It's underactive or maybe even not opened, okay? So I'm going to go through the specifics like I do in every class, and then we'll get into our card work. So the demon of this chakra, as in all videos, is illusion, okay, delusional. And this ties to the physical body. Obviously, if you're someone who has a lot of headaches, you're jacked open. Think about a camera's aperture being completely opened and you're outside filming or trying to take pictures of a soccer game. And of course you get your film back and it's all blurry. That's a great example of a third eye chakra being jacked completely open, and you would have headaches if that was the case. Things would be coming in too quick. Flashes of light would be taking place. So the physical body, it's affected with the brain, the eyes, the nose, the pineal gland, as we'll talk about in a couple seconds, and totally affects the nervous system. So if you are stressed out and you are having a lot of stress in your life, in fact, the doctor's under stress warnings for you, yeah, this is it. It's the problems with this, because this is the one that releases all those terrible hormones that get you sick, and it's called stress, okay? So let's keep going. The element of this chakra is the cosmos, the light, and also inner sound. The sound of this chakra is Om, which is why we start and end our videos typically with with 3 chants of Om. And the crystal connection is amethyst, moonstone. The planet connection is Neptune and Juniper. Love that. And the astrology connection is through Sagittarius and Pisces. So if you have either of those 2 signs, the third eye chakra is where that would connect to you. Okay, so the sensory of this is in inspiration, and the positive archetype, I love these. It is the wise old woman, or the sage, the elder, the seer. And the negative archetype in this experience in the third eye chakra would be the intellectual. Okay, so love all that. And it's funny, get ready for some card work. Are you ready? Okay, so here's your card work. Pull out your card work. If you don't know what your card work is, it's this great card that we've been following through this series. And this is your journey through the chakras by asking questions and making you do homework and work. So last month we talked about how you were being seen, how you showed up, and you were asked to go out and get descriptions, and all those descriptions are coming back in. And what a fabulous aspect of work, right? You get to see how other people would describe you. And don't we all love to be described? Well, this is how we see the world. So it's a little flip on this, okay? So let's talk about how you see the world. Are you ready? So here's my question for you. Do you currently think that you have good intuition, that you're connected to your higher self? So it's just an internal gauge for yourself. Do you think you're intuitive? Everybody is, by the way. Are you currently listening is my question. So answer that for yourself. And so if the answer is yes or no, I want you to kind of look a little bit deeper and figure out what's either blocking you or why you're honoring it. And we'll be sharing that in our class so we can get a sense. Maybe we'll partner up with the people that are not with the people that are and get them to work together. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, love this one. Are you currently close to, in the vicinity of, or are you so far apart from where you are in your life and where you want to be? So I got this great visualization to help you through that. I've used this before in my workshops, right? So I am here, but here's where I want to be. For the people who answered, I'm connected, I'm living through source, I'm connected to higher self, my sense is your dots would be right on top of each other, okay? So if your dots in your mind's eye, no pun intended, seem to be so far apart from each other, okay? This is the work. I want you to figure out, that means you're disconnecting. I'm not asking you to, create a vision board that puts you here. I'm asking you the question, are you currently close from where you are now to where you want to be? And if you're so far apart, your homework is, what steps could you take to get closer to where you want to be? It might be a phone call, it might be reading a book, it might be sitting down with somebody and asking, it might be come see me. Whatever that work is, can you sign up to do it? Because my job or my goal or my intention and my blessing for you is that you're on the path to connecting to higher self and to trusting your intuition and doing the work that you need to do to get there. Okay, so that's some of your card work. Yes, there's more. Okay, so we're talking about what we need to do. Okay, so here's the fun one. This is your homework. You're currently in your situation. I don't even care if you're in the best situation you think you are. There could always be more, right? The world is so abundant, so there's just so much out there for so many of us, okay? So even if you don't feel this pertains to you because you love your life, like I love my life, I want you to still go out 5 years and envision and imagine your life in a better place than it is today. And what would that look like? And here's why I'm asking you to do this. I did this in a session with a client recently, and the person, in my view, really gave only like 2 clicks above where she was today. And so I kind of pushed her back a little bit more, and I laughed and said, no, I want bigger than that, bigger than that, bigger than that. And pushed her, really uncomfortable, to give her and ask for her to give me a visualization back on the fantasized version of where she thought she wanted to be. And what I love about me doing that for her is that's her current situation. So I want that all for you. And that's why I'm asking you to push yourself. So fantasize, imagine, visualize. It will open up your third eye chakra. Okay? So that's your card work and your homework. Oh, seems like so much. Cool thing is, it's all for you. Okay. So this chakra, in wrapping it up, I will have dictionary definitions of some beautiful words like intuition, clairvoyance, what is a delusion, what does obsessing mean, what is a seer, and manifestation. So we'll give you those dictionary definitions so you can refer to them because they have everything to do with this chakra. It's called the seat of the soul, the seat of the mind. I love that. Inner peace, inner love. This is all about the capacity to visualize and understand mental concepts, okay? Oh, I love all this. I think I've got everything. That makes me happy. Okay, so in closing, I appreciate our time together. I will put up third eye affirmations, and I'm going to also tag some videos to this one. I did put up a third chakra accessing video prior to this video, and I will put it up and connect it to this one that's on our website, Mean Gene 1963. And of course, you will be getting more homework. So I so appreciate our time together. I appreciate you following the series. Feel free to share this if you know anybody who would benefit from this topic and other topics that we've talked about. So it's Jeannie Lynch, Love and Light, signing off. Have a fabulous day. I will see you next month. We're jumping up to the crown as we wrap up the series of the chakra series. So again, it's your work, and I'm so happy that you're here. Have a fabulous day. Namaste.